What's up, YouTube? I got a video that I'm gonna play for you guys, and it's really serious. It's about how they brainwashing our children. I don't think it's fair. I think we got to do a better job as parents. Step in. They just imprison them, like putting them in jails. They force them to do things they don't want to do. It's a lot of stuff we got to cover, but it's really messed up. I feel bad for these children in today's society. I even feel bad for my children. But these videos that I'm pretty much going to show you is going to blow your mind. These schools that we let our kids go to today aren't schools. It's like juvenile detention centers. If I was y'all, I would take my kids out. I will homeschool them. And I know it's kind of hard for certain people because you got jobs and stuff, or you just don't have enough time at home. But my suggestion to you is like find somebody that's like a local family member or somebody you could trust and just teach your kids from home. Get them out of them schools. This is a warning. It's just going to get worse and worse. I just hope everybody take heed to what I'm saying and just like pay attention to what's going on. This is a prison nowadays for even us adults. If you in Pennsylvania, like I always explain in my other videos, get out of there. You're in Tennessee, get out of there. You're in Mississippi, get out of there. And this ain't even just no color thing. These states are imprisoning us. It's a profit. It's a business. They're not trying to help us. Get out of those states. There's other states too that I'm going to talk about in my other videos, but these are the main ones that I know of that, you don't want. Texas as well. Get out of Texas too. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch these videos. I hope y'all have a great night, and I'm definitely gonna pick some more up. Be safe. I'm up out of here for now. Take care.
The pandemic and a clearer view tonight of just when children 5 to 11 years old could be vaccinated. The FDA already saying their advisory panel will consider the Pfizer vaccine for children 5 to 11. That's about 2 weeks from now. Then the CDC says it will meet November 2nd and 3rd and could issue a decision immediately, meaning children could get the vaccine in less than a month now. Pfizer's vaccine, of course, up first. They applied first. Those children 5 to 11 would get.
They are locking up children who shouldn't even be incarcerated at all. I mean, children. And they are locking up children where there is no crime committed at all. Let me take you to this town in Tennessee. A new report exposes how a juvenile court judge, I want you to remember that, a juvenile court judge, a judge who is supposed to be sensitive to juveniles, all right? This juvenile court judge, we have learned, failed the bar 4 times. 4. Has abused her power to arrest black children on charges, ladies and gentlemen, that don't even exist. Let me give you an example. 3 police officers went to an elementary school in Tennessee and arrested 4 black girls. 1 girl fell to her knees, another threw up. Police handcuffed the youngest, an 8-year-old with pigtails. Their supposed crime: watching some boys fight and not stopping the fight. They got locked up for this. The police wound up arresting 11 kids in total, using a charge called criminal responsibility. Some garbage that grown people don't even get locked up for. Criminal responsibility. The district attorney of Rutherford County confirmed to the police investigators that there's no such crime as criminal responsibility. But they locked up these black children for a crime that does not exist and signed by a judge who cares nothing about these kids. Hand in glove situation. This is your juvenile justice system working in coordination and conspiracy to arrest black children. It gets deeper. In 2017, there was a case that actually settled for $397,000 plus to the 11 children. This is just the tip of the iceberg, according to many reports. This one judge, this juvenile court judge overseeing the system, Judge Donna Scott Davenport, has significant connections to more than just this one incident.
I mean, being detained at our facility is not a picnic at all. It's not supposed to be. It's a consequence for an action. I've locked up one 7-year-old in 13 years, and that was a heartbreak. But 8 and 9-year-olds and older are very common now.
When did you first take the bar?
I waited to 87, I believe, a year after I graduated to take it.
Okay. And then, I guess, didn't pass that.
No.
Were there any other attempts in between that?
Yes.
How many times did you take the
I
bar?
passed on the 5th time.
Under Davenport, Rutherford County locked up a staggering, get this, 48%. 48% of children whose cases were referred to juvenile court. The statewide average is only 5%. So all of the juveniles that are going to Rutherford County under the leadership of this judge, they're being locked up at a rate of almost 50%, when the statewide rate of juvenile incarceration is only 5%. We have a problem. Let's put up the chart to show how this county compares to every single county in that state. You see the one that has the long ass bar graph? See that one? That's that judge. To make it worse, her system is locking up kids for things that aren't even illegal. Tennessee narrowly limits when kids can be locked up. So there is an actual Tennessee statute. But the judge, the prosecutor, this system had their own way. The filter system, her jail locked up any kid deemed a true threat. As for what's a true threat, her handbook did not say. The county's illegal jailing for kids came to a stop only when a federal judge ordered an end to this made up filter system. But to make up for it, by offering to incarcerate juveniles from other jurisdictions, she even put together this advertisement that she narrates herself with jazzy music behind it, so you can almost forget that it is to jail children. Here it is.
Built in 2008, the Rutherford County Juvenile Detention Center is a 43,094 square foot facility that is located in the heart of Tennessee. Just minutes from Interstate 24 in Murfreesboro, the center is easily accessible with plenty of lodging and restaurant choices to choose from. Location check. Facility check. Employees check. Programs check. With all this going for us, there's no question why we have contracts for the detention of juvenile detainees.
She should be in jail, by the way. What she did was illegal. A federal judge said so. Judge Donna Scott Davenport, I want you to remember that name because we're gonna follow up on this judge. Adrian, you're an attorney at law. 48% of juveniles going to jail that go through her courtroom when the statewide rate is only 5%. And she's talking about, I only locked up one 7-year-old. But those 8 and 9-year-olds, the hell is wrong with this judge?
There are a lot of things wrong with the situation, in addition to the individuals who saw this happening for years and did nothing. Because the fact is, we've seen kids for cash scandals go down with Pennsylvania judges. We've also seen it in other areas of the country. So not saying that that's necessarily what's going on here, but something is very, very wrong with this individual. And there are kids that are paying the price.
Yeah, and there is a money side to this, Adrian, because we learned that the county receives $175 a day for each juvenile incarcerated in their county facility. So there's your money factor at play.